Curly locks the voice box, tell me what you think. Broke it down in detail, make we know the link. Curly locks the voice box, tell me what you think right now.
Does your meme pages show you that? The pages that are bought and paid for by propagandists to try and convince you that Ibrahim Traoré is some kind of black revolutionary who's united Burkina Faso and he's selling all the gold and making all the money for Burkina Faso. How many of you know that over 1/3 of the country is not controlled by Ibrahim Traoré?
Hey man, you think me can come off of that stage and you don't run Stichie, man? I'm mad, you're mad.
Shout. My crew, my dogs, set rules, set laws. We represent for the lords of yards. I got alone, I feel up my... From them up, in a kitchen, man.
Louder, turn it up. Whether them in a Portland, St. Thomas, St. Andrew, Clarendon, anywhere them there. You know what to do.
I'm not afraid of tough shots. Any bars when we see me have a broke dance.
Politics time again. The clash them, the bad selection, them and the throw out them, I get hot, festive. In a season, You wanna see what's up in the East Clarendon. Mr. Vaz played a popular, controversial song from TOK, Stichie man. And now we have the gay rights activist, J Flag, and demand an apology for Mr. Vaz's action that is considered by them to be disrespect for them group. They man apologize now, they say. But the truth is, at this point, real, morally, upstanding, serious, authentically Jamaicans tired down. But they're not gonna stop till man start down again, boy. And nobody know if it's sorry for no. Start dead off again. Suck on the mother, but apology now. Dog, serious now. I lie. Cause I couldn't hear nothing what me just said before that outburst there. No. I wanna say loud talking, a seriousness. When you're loud, you're serious. So how come for the kids now we are ball, loud, and serious about the same set of things? And no matter how we ball, loud, and serious about them same set of things, they are the worse things get. And the further these things go from way, achieving them. You want to say the rest of them stop bonfire? You want to say this or that set of people over there, sir? Stop protest loud enough. Why we can't achieve some things what we set out to achieve or what we believe say we want to achieve, right? And if you don't know me, you know me, I go with this. But you don't know, as I say, repetition. Without that, you cannot learn. We want to say the politician them down to earth. I lie. Dog, them just roll in and live with the people. I want to saw them for live, man. Come down on the level, you know, dog. And about with the big word. You see me, I say, yeah, man, the dad of them just come in and play the big song. Them and just show them, say, yeah, we and them, you know? Gel. I lie. Yeah, man, them down to earth, man, cause you don't know, the man, them just come and show them, so the culture, the biggest thing, you know, just clocks and song and them been doing these things for decades. Not only Andrew Holness or Vaz or any one of them. We want to say I saw them for act, right? Like them with the people. show say they're human. And them can relate to it. I lie. Which me not have a problem with. None at all. As a matter of fact, me laugh to when me see certain things. I mean, it's just as entertaining as they hide them. But that's the problem. We always make one night of fun because we feel deep finger and invest in a lifetime of pain and torture and complaint. Loud. Serious. What do you say? The boss mean it. No chichi, man. Yeah, man. Burn out that anyone want to see them. Then, and this question I now only go for the Honorable Minister, Daryl Vaz. How is it if this is a true stance, the gay pride flag flow in a 2021, August to be precise, over the embassy, and no politician from none of the two sides never take the same strong stance there against the big bad wolf, the imperialist. How come? Which one of them politicians serious about solve the immoral issue, the attack, the demonic crisis of consciousness where Jamaica I got through? Which one of them can serious about solve that when America had them nipple buckle? America will make them broke them own law. Because there's a law, like me say how long ago, against boogery in Jamaica. It's illegal. But them take money for broke them own law for decades in another country. And at them, for decades, can come always play some song because they know how to think and how to want to hear. At them can come play to a big bad song about anti-gay, this and that. I don't think it's serious in any way, shape or form. Who take the US aid money for strengthen LGBTQ, LMNOPQ, RSTUV, because they take your whole alphabet. Because they might post, they might dog, they might everything. And them take the money to uphold the agenda there and brought them one law. We broke one rule to the point where at this point, if the gay, they might go get an apology, might as well we apologize, like I've been saying for decades, to the murder of them. Boogery law been dormant in a Jamaica, non-functional, ignored. Who take money for bringing the internet up here and desensitize the population, the masses, to this batty agenda? Where batty thing does, the values that we have just erode, and all of a sudden we just get docile and just a look. And just hope this money come talk loud till next week, a different subject. And the immorality where we say we eat and serious we eat just take root. And nobody not really care if you want to tell you next month to solve it. And at the end of the day, we're going to say, them, the politicians, them are the wicked. If you do the people, them that, or the people, them are the wicked, if you do themselves that. Where they must know better when they have a mindset like, oh, you don't know, my mother, my father, my grandparents, and all of them, them did a JLP, or them did a PMP, you see me, so you don't know, say, PNP, me have to say, or a JLP, me have to say, see me, so dip my finger and just hope. Hope say, boy, them just look over my side one at a time. You see me, make me dead. You see me? Yeah, brother, mama just hope not raise nothing and them thing there. And you see me? You have a thing name, see a fool, use a fool. If you are an idiot, I'm tired to repeat it, and you allow a certain type of thing because you're not interested in your own upliftment, somebody are going to exploit that. This is the way the world work. This is the way the concrete jungle work. And again, this is not an attack on one side or the other. When you're a fool, they will walk over you. Look on this.
The protesters seemed confused about what exactly the protest was about and the functions of the FID.
You have a placard saying Dennis Chung and the FID. What do you know about the FID?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
18 months later.
I don't know but you know, I'm here for a change.
He cannot lead the FID. He doesn't have the qualifications to lead the FID.
Why I say that? What do you understand about the agency itself?
I don't understand about the agency, but all I know is that the man only can account.
I know it was an organization that was formed to politicians to declare the assets true. Chung don't support it.
That's the Integrity Commission though, not the FID. We just mentioned
6 hours after. I'm not sure. But that is it.
Why Chung must go?
Because he's not qualified.
Why do you say the agency is corrupt?
No, they don't investigate no crime. They investigating corruption.
You see why it can't change? Them people here, I say them serious, you know, talk loud, you know, and a cuss, you know, and I go on bad, you know, and things, boy, I mean it because I talk loud. Mean it on different things. I said action where you take against something where you don't like, something where you do against it. Me shocked saying that 2025, after the years and decades of how politicians treat people in Jamaica. Me shocked say 3 people to turn out to when I rally them, you know. And information, you know, I know all of the information, but you know, willfully ignorant because doing something about things we want to vex about are too much work on a baby the majority of them. Baby. I look nipple back all about. Yeah, man, it's like me always use the girl analogy. You know, put the man through nothing, you just, you know, want to learn and understand nothing where the person you're up to. As you see him, so you kin out. You expect a man to just say, no, baby man, just you don't know. You drop back your jaws, man. I'm tear man. About, you know, you have to give me like 3 months and we get to know each other before we can get sex, man. Yeah, let's go and move. What fuck you get if you allow it? I'm still a carrying a pussy as a people. God them rally, I go make them fuck on out. That's what I mean. If you carry a pussy, it will be fucked. No doubt. You can't blame them, you have to blame yourself. On both sides of the fence, anytime in the rally, I should have just the selector alone turn up, and the reason why him there I can't get half my money and come for you wrestling up business with none of them because him smart enough to know the game with them with politicians are play. But as long as that are not the case, I go always run in. I do the same thing and I expect a different result. It will always be the definition of insanity. It not going to change because you want it to. It will change because you change it. And you change yourself, yes, you change how you act towards it. But that is the problem. Some more of the problem. Anyway, I'm not making no mad me. Yeah, Purple Nation, Children of Zion. You man get this other merch. Support the movement on the WhatsApp hotline 876-285-9615. That's 876-285-9615. So only only that Jamaica suffer bad. Politicians are beaten up bad from all sides. Them beaten up go, them beaten up come. I don't know why I run away foreign. I totally understand. But who tell them say the key to America they are Uberman yard? When you go on a Uberman go make them rubbing up with all manner of evil. Only 2 dons, man. Only 2 dons. Now follow big win, boy. A foreign man want go. Remember me telling you how long past stir it up say if you are idiot at Jamaica are the same idiot you carry that foreign. Yeah, brother, cause see him so a girl munchie but she apply for visa and go up on the people them farm and when she see sex, instead of she put the F for female, she go talk about whole heap of time and that she right on the farm. Real enough, don't you? Couldn't agree more. And even if you don't, them willing to help you go right through the farm. So call Louis Law now, call the number up on the screen. So me understanding up like me understanding the situation. By all means runway. But not tell Louis Law say me say for runway because they not support them something there. If you tell Louis Law say me say for runway, me got denied. Say thanks vice back. Alright, do remember, say if you ship anything at all to the Caribbean. Or you know, even within the US, you have to use Next Shipping. You might log on to www.shipwithnext.com. Believe me. Let me tell you this. No, I don't one of them shipping company where them out dipping in your barrel and them out of sardine. Your peanut butter them safe. I remember says a hassle-free service. Once you ship with them, whatever you ship comes straight to your door. Or the people them door. Well, if you're not on the door, them ship door too. So thanks Vice Box.
You see, your favorite African leader, a lot of them, as me say, tend to be very charismatic, focus a lot on image. They like to give you this tough guy image. That's what you see Traoré doing, like military uniform, gun pound waist. The reality is, Traoré is so scared. In his own country, he's selling it out for protection. Not from Uncle Sam, not from the big mighty West, but from internal enemies.
Alright, so quite recently, legendary YouTuber Serpi do a video about Ibrahim, the general from down in the Burkina Faso. And he expressed certain sentiments that was off-putting to most people, to say the very least. And before me dive in it, me I go clear up a few things as it relates to some people. As I saw Serpi a throw out on me in a theme show when do about Ibrahim because of my show when I do before theme show. The thumbnail is on the screen a theme show, and the one I know are the one me do before theme one. And also when I go sit on the screen now, some text or some people send to the handline, I said boy Serpi a throw out on me because I wouldn't consider to be the sniper line when we use in my show. I said, man, I'm going to lie down in a diaper shit same place and wait for bus off the captain head, so if you be careful. So because Serpi come back and say, boy, them shoot when the gunman thing there, some 80s thing. And a drone, them I use now, it pass this up. So I say to you now, first, I know everything, a throw out thing. Somebody can really send him the example, whether I might show them get it from or not. And him just not agree and him have that right. And him could not show out by say Russia a play chess because I said the same exact thing in my episode before film one. I understand on my things at the part there's a show with the gun thing and this. But when you're tied to the part where you must say AI, you know, people just get so lazy if you decipher information and then just listen what any man say and just say it back. Now, you cannot really believe say Serpi I use that if you throw it upon me. That's a staple. I'm a program. Why he would have say back things that he must know, so me I say for years back to me in a one throw out. What you might have is somebody will agree with me and just say back that because I'm fully in agreement with it. How long gonna hear me say the whole AI thing and how how it gonna reach a part where AI will get so good where we now gonna know it we can't go tell a lie from the truth, and it will become hard work for decipher what is true, and people will give up upon knowing what is true, and then that's how the real judgment comes. And remember the episode there? And which part of this hero worship thing you can't relate to me? None. The kind of my episode what me that deal with. Me I say you can't trust no politician, not that Russia can be trusted, and that me say. I say instead I trust a portion of people basically, and then I try to find out who betray you. It better you not trust nobody in a politics. To a great extent you mustn't even trust yourself. Because I talk about the part when I tell him to be careful if you not slip away because humans have these tendencies. If you go start read comment and make certain things get to them head, that was what my comment about. I'm gonna tell him. So no make the love and the admiration get to him head. Why? Because I know human nature. And my prayer was to him stay focused. Not perfect. That's a two different things. Personally, even if I throw out, I no business with that. Because I'm not caught up on what people think but what me think. Good or bad. Some people that say simply because Serpi talk why there's a backlash. I don't think so. Serpi criticize every day. That's my job. That's my job. That's what we do. We look at life and objectively give your opinion or your analysis on it. It's not simply because of the critique. Serpi fan base built because of his ability to critically analyze and critically think. The problem, Yasso, is not the criticism. It is the unnecessary disrespect that come with the criticism this time.
The example. This man is no revolutionary guy. He's just posturing. He's afraid. This has to be studied. He's no different from Richard Currie. Has to be studied.
Criticize, point out the facts. But if you compare him to Richard Currie, disrespect. Unnecessary disrespect. For example, the party.
Russia is in Burkina Faso protecting Traoré from his internal enemies. Traoré is all posturing, the gun on the waist and the tough guy image. Traoré cannot protect himself. The Islamist rebels in Burkina Faso are at least 100 times rougher and tougher than Traoré and Theme boys them. Let me say that one more time. The Islamist rebels, they are what Traoré pretends to be. He cannot protect himself. That is why he has sold out his country and has given away the majority of his country's gold profits to stay alive and stay in power.
And that one, yeah.
Notice when Vladimir Putin meet Ibrahim Traoré, look on him, he doesn't have his gun on his waist. Normally you see him pose up with gun on his waist. And Vladimir Putin would not allow a fake tough guy puppet to even come around him with a gun. Think about it. Putin don't even rate him enough for making him come around him with him gun. Vladimir Putin doesn't even rate Ibrahim Traoré enough for making him come around him with him gun. You always see Traoré with him gun upon him waist. Putin is like, not today.
I would say him can't face Putin with him gun and Putin no rate him. Putin say not today. Bro, no world leader can face another world leader with no gun. Look on the screen. And you see the rules of diplomacy when it comes to weapon. So Ibrahim no special in that regard. I mean, disarm him then and ask him to leave him weapon before him face him. Come on, man. Yeah, man, positive and must read it. Good.
You see, your favorite African leader, a lot of them, as me say, tend to be very charismatic. Focus a lot on image. They like to give you this tough guy image. That's what you see Traoré doing, like military uniform, gun pound waist. The reality is, Traoré is so scared. In his own country, he's selling it out for protection.
Alright, my question is, what wrong? If you want to save your life, your own life, what wrong with want to protect your life? Me kind of lost at that part there. What wrong with being scared? What wrong with being afraid? I must say, if you're dead. Or you are a raging psychopath or a schizophrenic. Would that make you kind of numb or totally not in touch with reality? If you don't have fear. Fear is a natural part of the human setup. It's a sense, I would say, yo, wake up, pay attention. It's self-preservation, the first rule of life. Will you ever go see any kind of leader, any president, or any title where they want to get for any country when they protect themselves? So what the Secret Service for? Where Trump and Obama and the whole of them are doing the Secret Service. It means that they are insurgents in every country on earth. In your family. In your circle of friends. Somebody there will want to get you out. Forget what them see as the power where you have. So the common sense to protect your life, me last. And scared or fear. Somebody can argue. Say you, Sir P, nothing use the word fear or scared. Because nobody don't know you. You hide behind a screen. Nobody can just find you at will. And then the first me I say this. Don't be unfair. You cannot You shouldn't have a say in any debate when it comes to fear and who afraid and who a fool. No disrespect. I say that with all respect. Me not intend to carry you down or me attack you. This is just true. Just like how holy things where you talk and people have to take it is just true. And you taking that route is common sense. Self-preservation. Me or nobody cannot call you fool. If you do that, it make sense. So you not to pronounce that by anybody else. Because you have sense and you take precaution. You take the necessary measures to protect your life, sir. So when other people not allowed to do the same, the right thing you do, because the things where you are exposed and the things where you talk, you're dead in a 30 seconds if people know where you're there. No, then fine. So you have to hide because the insurgents, they're everywhere. I try to move you from and stop you from the way I do. The fearlessness where you have, I come from a place of safety. True face. They can film work. Them know him face and they can find him at any time. So what makes him so foolish to seek protection? If you say the man afraid, then you have to add yourself to it as well. On a much, much lower level. Because at least people know him face. I me alone remember the old analytic, stoic Serpy where you couldn't sense certain emotion in her. Don't tell me. I say it already, my brother, with respect. I think your ego, just like me tell Traoré in my other video, don't make it affect you. You do great work. I've seen this ego thing destroy whole heap of great people ready to do some great things, boy. The ego is a liar. Here, bring it under control and continue mission. And you go say, boy, everybody just look for one hero and to come save everybody and this, that and the other. And oh, everybody now they own mind. A man just say this thing, just say about the same thing. That is also true. I know me agree with you. I know me Pina said that. But I know you describe half of your following. Half of my following. You think everybody following. The people them who don't think for themselves and just want this central figure. Want to surround themselves with a central figure. So now you know a central figure where man does the SIX and them just run with it and come in my comment section and tell me if suck out my mother you can't run. How many years correct none of them but they all both a cuss people when I agree with you. The people that most of them repeat back what you say without think for themselves. At least me tell purple people, say if them disagree with somebody them for reason for try understand. Not insult like little pygmy. Because they can't answer a question or challenge or assertion. Obviously the captain himself and his team somehow use bots or AI to manipulate people into buying into this narrative. It kind of shallow. Because to me the biggest culprit is still the age-old human and the greed at the heart of them nature. You understand? And them, what me I talk about, something me I tell you now, long time. The biggest part of the misinformation related to any subject on the internet is the greed in our human nature. By the flesh and blood people like me and you. And them need to capitalize off our trend and bring views to them own content. Because the problem in everything. Them not business with Traoré now. What them do is whatever a trend, them try them best to make content geared towards people clicking on that or that these people want to see. But the captain get famous, alright, we're gonna make more things where them can click on for things that have something to do with the captain. The AI speech, all of that are them same one. People, regular people who want views on them content and do it. I'm not telling you all the while, man. Anything popular, people are going to show you it, even if they have to make it up. They want to make money. So you love Traoré and whoever go on with them people, say them leadership style great, they make up a bag of thing. All of the countries debt paid off. Oh my God, this is this and that is that. Forget clicks. I'm asking this already, asking again. Why you not think when I see so much video all about everywhere you look at bakers might get attack about a fat. Be a madness. But relationship about this. People out there where they skit and I'm enough how we think it real stage them stage because what that make money and that people are click on that a trend. I'm sure not everything I go on down there is just all about bots and AI and misinformation. You have people who just like you kinda skeptic and then go down there on the ground, this very famous vlogger, this Ghanaian vlogger here, and then go up on the ground, go find out enough of the people they must say is indeed true the people them on the ground themselves. Talk about the miracle of the man I work down there.
And this factory does not belong to any investor out of this country, but it belongs to the people of this beautiful country.
100% owned, founded by the people of Burkina Faso from inside and from abroad.
What do you mean by that?
100% no loan. It's like putting together 10,000, 10,000, 1 million safer as shareholding.
You mean the people of this country invested in this tomato factory?
Exactly.
Wow!
Yeah, the smallest share is 10,000 safer.
So can I ask a question like how many people own this factory then?
Let's say Burkina Faso children.
A round of applause, man. This is something that I never thought it's possible.
Thank you.
But you guys have done it.
Yeah, we have done it.
No foreign investment.
No foreign investment, no bank loan, nothing.
Who came up with this idea?
The president of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traoré.
Misinformation in everything now. But you can know when something really happens. If I even half of this real. I'm sure about that. There's so much people would I be a part of this manipulation and promotional campaign for people see him as a hero. And the whole thing a lie. That makes sense. You say I have one white daddy to some others, to two more. But make this make sense. I hear you upon that, you know. At them they behind the whole line campaign and them set him up for look how in look and this whole brilliant revolutionary rising up. But why would they promote such a thing when they know so directly to create a symbolism and to inspire black people across the whole entire world, black people who are the slave in for them the colonist system for rise against that system there. It don't make no sense. Make that make sense. I promise you, so if it makes sense, I'm going to say it makes sense because I'm a reason for learn. And me see the China them build infrastructure out there and the politicians them turn up and take picture. I mean, never hear you deal with them like how you deal with Traoré, you know. When you can't miss it, anybody, you know it. When Sir P did I beat them bad, send it come give me, because I not see everything. I just tell them that. But him talk like him just a discover that type of deception. And this concept like we don't need other people. It's flawed. There's no independence, the way we think about it does not exist. All we need other people for function and do the things we want to do in life. None of we can do nothing at all alone, whether it be an individual or a country. We have to survive as a tribe, as a group, whether we like it or not. Else I walk over. We need allies. So we have to make some kind of agreement. Life is a series of agreement on every level, whether in a relationship, every relationship, work or otherwise. It's just left up to hoping so you make the right decision or the right agreement them. But we have to do that. Tell me if you try to do my show without Louis Law or Renaissance or any of the people that we have to ally with to make sure so the show work. It cannot work out at in here. You've made an agreement, you yourself, Sir P, with YouTube. To do what you do so you can highlight where you highlight. That's an agreement. You couldn't do it by yourself. You own YouTube. And the information that Sir P find line up with enough of the information where me find long before me do my show on the subject. But you know me always cautiously optimistic. And then I try my best to dig deeper before I form a strong opinion. And when I see, and that is why I never come in on my show, come really say, boy, I sell out, and we know say you have this with the Russian, this and that, and rare. Me just come say, be very careful. And even with him, so me don't make your ego dry away. Because I know human nature. Because I not done really research yet. There is nothing in knowing that there is an agreement. We tell with the terms and conditions of that agreement. But I like to read and I do and say, Audible then, for example, give me 30% for Planet Earth audiobook and take 70% for themselves. And you start saying I hear that. And you never actually see the terms of the agreement. We say I go own Audible after 3 months of this 70-30 split. I not just assume so I know the terms. This is common sense for me. I have to go privy to that. So what I have to do, I go and wait and go and watch. And again, I go highlight something here so what I always say, and it will be true forever. You know, up to me or you now, you know, if you ride in on a white horse and save nobody, you know. There's nothing out there with them not knowing, you know. You know, up to we, you know. If a man do evil behind closed door, you know, nothing goes unpunished, you know. And not, you know, up to we, for make him know, say that him do, them go always get exposed. That's what your work. Them expose themselves, me or you not have to conjure them though. Remember that, you know, up to we. Not wickedness when no man do, no human being goes unpunished. Nobody not get away with nothing. So don't get too excited. That's my advice for everyone. Don't get too excited if you say it up to you for show people who smart is. They must show the world. And if them care if you see, they must see it. You understand? And this go for every human being. You know something I don't know, then show me. Because I never in your last show. Should I say, show about the captain. There is nothing at all about the information we prove 100. Say me to sell out. Feel nothing not dead if you're so passionate and even angry about it. What did they feel have such a strong opinion and attack with such absolution? I don't see it. I'm open to seeing it. And if I see it, I stand corrected. My style that. I'm going to make it clear. This is not me I say wrong, you know. This is me I say you deal with it wrong. Because of course, it's possible so when a contract is where you assume. But sometimes I know we if you tell a time. Time no miss nothing. And the part where I say, boy, Jamaica would kill them own leader if they make such a bad deal. Forgive me. If after 60 a year of observing, not judging, so what them do, mostly benefit only them. We go automatically assume saying that everything them no mean we're not good. It will take some convincing and a good little while to change that. You know that? The ego kind of slightly getting in the way of the powerful work where you're used to, my brother. And this is my opinion, I can't be me one. You get me? Don't watch if I hate me, hate you, because it's not necessary. Because even if me hate you, I'm not going to tell you. Just look if when me talk is true. Don't watch the messenger, watch the message. Yeah, you kind of slip off on a part. Let me hear you have videos where you basically tell the gunman how they're stupid. And why should I do to make the gun work? Because you want to show people, say, look how me smart, me know about gun, me know about... Stop them foolishness, them. Get back to the work. You understand? There is so much things when you say, you have to do something to prevent it, and at the same time you have to do the thing that cause it. The very thing that cause it. That don't make no sense. You know what I say? Me have a fight with myself, you know, slip off into that part then. Because it's unconscious, you know, we're not aware right, you know. So put yourself back on that part there, my brother. You see me? Just be objective and leave the feelings part, I think, what I. Yeah, man. You can't just in a big hurry to be the first one to break the news. You have to make absolutely sure. Worse if the narrative and the potential where it have to help with as black people rise above and change the paradigm where we see ourselves as inferior to this white power structure across the world, this European gods and we are the slaves narrative where we live in a few much century, man. One man rise now. Nobody, no, words like how we not find out conclusively. No make that story they get tampered by the nothing can good. Some of the time the story itself greater than the people who live them out, you know. Where this money represent for especially young black youth across not only Africa but the entire world is a shifting of the paradigm. Let it go, make it run till you're certain. Make that run because that will help you to change the way we see ourselves. Even though enough of we don't want to change, but not spoil it for people ever need it. Story of everything, you know. The story where we put together in our head and how we see the thing can determine life or death for the individual, you know. I mean, I talk about the story of everything. Ask every great man who ever do great things. It's a story in him head. Whosoever you be, therapy, I look upon reality and a story going in your head. And whether you could have do what you do or not, it depends on how you see the story. If it's negative and you believe that, and that you get. If it's positive and you believe that, and that you get. If you clown out the man and I say him a posture or I put on a show in a military fatigues with gun pan waist and it don't make no sense. The man a soldier. Now that soldier where? The last time I checked now the army where him lead carry out the coup d'etat. And even if it's some kind of dress parade to keep up image and control how him image and everything, then that the whole world, man. Every big country now have dress parade where you see the military tank them come out and soldier march in a unison and no foot, no taller than none and they whole heap or something they wear that for. No psychology, man. You don't have to dress the part to make people believe it. Nobody reach where them for reach until them have the right story about what them must say. And black people is no different, brother. We've been on the worst level. And a bare foot bottom where I look under. Bare white foot bottom. And the youth them a change it. Because of that one man. So just go and be cautiously optimistic about that one man, but don't damage the story until you're sure. And that me think.
Early locks the voice box, tell me what you think.